How are small businesses faring in this current economic climate? This question is more relevant now than ever. From coast to coast, the economic landscape for small businesses, the backbone of our nation's economy, is becoming increasingly challenging. In recent months, we've seen a sharp downturn affecting various sectors. The restaurant industry is one such example, where a staggering 52% of owners have reported that they can't afford their next month's rent. It isn't just the food industry that's feeling the pinch. Businesses in beauty, fitness, and other sectors echo similar sentiments. When almost half of small businesses express difficulty in covering basic expenses like rent, it sounds an alarm. An alarm that's not just about individual business struggles, but about potential widespread closures that could ripple across our economy. Now you might be thinking, but what about the optimistic reports on low unemployment and GDP growth? Well, therein lies an interesting paradox. Despite these seemingly positive macroeconomic indicators, the real-time struggles of small businesses paint a different picture. It suggests a disconnect, a gap between these large-scale economic indicators and the ground-level realities faced by small businesses. This financial strain that small businesses are experiencing is more than just a crisis for the affected establishments. It's a red flag signaling larger economic challenges. It's a symptom of an economy where the health of small businesses doesn't necessarily align with the overall economic narrative. Consider this. Small businesses contribute to approximately 43.5% of the US GDP. So, their struggle isn't just a local issue, it's a national economic concern. A concern that could potentially trigger broader repercussions if not addressed. So where does this leave us? It's clear that the economic health of small businesses is a critical barometer of our larger economic climate. Their struggles reveal deep-rooted issues that can't be dismissed or overshadowed by more optimistic national economic reports. Indeed, the financial strain on small businesses is a symptom of larger economic challenges. In the coming scenes, we'll delve deeper into these challenges, exploring the impact of the credit crisis, potential solutions, and the bigger picture. Stay tuned. Now let's delve into a compounding problem, the credit crisis. Throughout the pandemic, stimulus checks and low interest rates initially bolstered many Americans' financial standing, resulting in improved credit scores. But as the stimulus faded, so did the financial stability for many. This led to an increased reliance on credit, a move that has begun to reverse the financial gains made during the early pandemic period. As debt levels rise, credit scores are taking a hit, and we're seeing a concerning trend of rising delinquencies. Major banks, like Bank of America, are ringing alarm bells, particularly over consumer credit areas such as auto loans. What we're witnessing is a painful correction from the economic overheating that occurred during the pandemic. This was a period characterized by artificially high credit scores and rampant borrowing. While this correction is necessary to return to economic equilibrium, it's causing significant hardship. The economic overheating we experienced during the pandemic is now correcting itself, causing significant hardship. So, what can be done to help small businesses weather these economic storms? One potential solution lies in renegotiating rental agreements. Landlords and tenants may need to come to new terms, perhaps structuring rent payments as a percentage of sales rather than a fixed amount. This could allow businesses to maintain tenancy without being financially crippled. Another strategy is adopting more conservative borrowing and spending behaviors. By cutting back on unnecessary expenses and avoiding excessive debt, businesses can work towards achieving financial stability, even in challenging times. Community support for local businesses also plays a vital role in stabilizing the economy at the grassroots level. When you choose to frequent a local establishment, you're not just buying a product or a service, you're investing in your community and its economic resilience. In the end, implementing these remedies will require a concerted effort from all involved parties. It's not just about surviving the storm, but learning how to dance in the rain. But what does this all mean for the economy as a whole? Well, let's dive right in. The struggles faced by small businesses and the credit crisis among American consumers are like flashing warning lights illuminating deep-seated issues in our economy. They reveal a disconnection between macroeconomic indicators, often painted in rosy hues, and the ground-level realities which can be far from pretty. This gap calls for a serious re-evaluation of how we measure economic health. Should we continue to rely solely on broad strokes figures like GDP and unemployment rates? Or do we need to consider more nuanced indicators that reflect the real-time struggles of businesses and individuals? This isn't just about small businesses or credit scores. It's about creating an economy that works for everyone, not just those at the top. Addressing these issues will be key to fostering a sustainable economic environment that supports all sectors of the economy. Remember to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Ciao.